Wanted to do a quick video on setting up the macro. I recently had to reinstall Microsoft Office on my computer, so I had to reset up the macro so that it would work. So I just wanted to go over, I know from some people I've heard that it's hard to get the macro to recognize these two files. So I'm going to show a way to get the paths to where you're supposed to place each of these files, a quick way to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Design tab here, and then I'm going to click this little drop-down arrow. Then I can hit Save as New Style Set. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow me to get this location for the quick style. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this guy out. I'm going to open up a new File Explorer window here, and I've already put the file here, but basically in the Evernote you should see a folder called Pop-Tart to Word version 2.0, and it has these two files here. So what you're going to do is just copy that .x file into that quick styles folder, and then I'm going to go back to Word, and then I need to put the theme now, so I'm going to hit Themes, Save Current Theme, and then now this is going to give me the Themes folder, so I can save this guy right here. I'm going to save it, open that location, and then now I'm going to go back to my Pop-Tart to Word 2.0 folder, and then I would be able to copy. I've already done it, but you'd just copy that file into this folder here. Then the next thing you want to do, go ahead and open up the macro text that is provided here, macro version 2.0. I'm going to go to, sorry, I have the window closed. Let me close it. I'm going to go to View, Macro, View Macros. I'm going to hit Create. It's telling me I need to give it a name, so I'm just going to call it Macro. And this is getting ready to be renamed, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to hit Macro, Create. And normally yours would be just have a few lines of code. So I kind of already did this when I was setting up this video. But anyway, so you want to copy all the text inside of that text file, paste it, and then what you're going to see here is a reference to that Ed2Go theme X file is not in this location. So what actually we're going to need to do is we need to get that theme X file. So I'm going to go to Design, Themes, Save Current As. That way I can copy this file location, because you see that the theme X file is right there, or theme file. Back to the macro, and I'm going to replace this location, so that way it's pointing to that theme X, to the folder that has that theme file. I'm also going to replace the one down here as well. And then the quick styles is, you can just make reference to the name of the quick style. I've tried to do something similar like this with the Ed2Go theme file, but for whatever reason it doesn't ever recognize it. So this one, you have to have that absolute path. But once you do what I just showed you, and make sure you save it, when you go to run a macro again, so I'm going to go to View Macros, you can see I got, if I'm only running the macro on one file, you can use this macro. If I'm running it on the files, with the and you want to reference a folder, it should all work now, and you should be able to put the location of some files and then hit OK, and it should run without error, and you should get the theme applied and the quick style applied. And then another thing that the macro is also doing is it embeds the images into the actual Word doc instead of leaving them referenced to images on your local hard drive.